So again, tomorrow we're going to have a quiz on this stuff. This is from the notes yesterday that we did, regressions. We did say if you have the same difference each time, adding each time is linear. And if it's linear, we're going to go type it into spreadsheets and make sure we do menu 413. So on my calculator, do a new document, list and spreadsheets. What has to be up here? X and Y. So once I type it in, now I really only have to type in 3 of them, like I told y'all, but whatever, we'll do them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 17, 23. Okay, does everyone see how this? There's a blue box right here. Not a white box like that, not a blue box on a number, but a blue box on a blank. Then you press menu. 4 for stats, 1 for stat calculation, 3 is linear regression. Not this one, but this one, mx plus b. Make sure you pick x for x and y for y, otherwise it won't work. When you do that, it'll give you m, it'll give you b, and you can write it as mx plus b. So my equation is y equals 6 what? 6x minus 1. Did everyone get that? So tomorrow on a quiz, you could get a linear equation with the regression, no problem, okay? In theory, if I asked you for the 20th term, you know, instead of having to do this table over and over and over, couldn't I plug in 20 right there? Okay? So just saying, you can find specific terms by plugging it into the equation. 6 times 20 minus 1, okay? In theory. Second one. Now, I want to see if it's linear. So to get from 0.5 to 2, that's adding 1.5. To get from 2 to 8, that's adding 6. These are not the same, right? So it's not linear. So I should try exponential. So I'm going to try it, menu 413. Let's do that. Okay, list and spreadsheets. Don't forget X at the top and Y at the top. And we're going to do 0.52 and 32. Yeah. All right. Again, I have a blue box underneath the numbers. It's not linear. I'm pressing menu 41A for exponential. Menu 41A is exponential. X for X, Y for Y. Okay, so it gives me an A. First of all, the equation is A times B to the power of X. So here's my A, here's my B. So let's write that down. And I'm going to look at this for a second. So my equation, Y equals, my A is 0.125. My B is 4. Because I'm timesing by 4 each time, right? This was actually times 4. Times 4. Times 4. So parentheses 4. And again, look right here. This little caret x means to the power of x. You're going to have a little exponent x. Not a big X. So if you put a big X like 4x, it's wrong. It's got to be 4 power of x. 4 exponent x. Okay? And like we said yesterday, if r squared is 1 or 0.9999999, you're good. All right? Now, here's why that's important. We're going to do a little bit of practice today. Okay? Now, I'm going to give you a paper like this. You don't have it yet. You did linear. So try 41A and it should work. All right, so I'm going to give you this sheet. But do you notice how these are not tables? Can I have everyone looking up here? Instead of looking at your eyelids or the desk or something, right? Okay. So does everyone see these are not tables, right? But you can still use this in a regression. You can still get the equation using the tables. So here's what you're going to do when you're doing these problems, okay? The first one, these numbers are term 1, term 2, term 3, term 4. Okay? So think of these term numbers, those are your x values, and the actual numbers in this sequence is y values, okay? So x is 1, 2, 3, 4, y is negative 11, positive 189, 389, 589. So here's what you can do. Think of it as a table. So you got x, you got y, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 11, 189, 389, 589. Okay? Could you take that table and give me an equation? Okay? So first thing you want to do is figure out, is it linear? Okay? If it is, menu 413 that thing. Okay? If it's not, see if it's multiplying. That'd be menu 41A. I'm telling you, you're having a quiz tomorrow on this, but it's going to be this simple. Is it linear or exponential? Give me the equation. So we did that on today's warm-up. We're doing it on today's assignment. And you're going to do it tomorrow on the quiz. Easy, okay? Hopefully. Now, this isn't exactly what I wanted it to be, this worksheet. So the front side, you're going to do these, and then the back side is mostly like unable to give you a function because of these negative signs. So on the back, when you get to it, I still haven't passed it out, my bad. When you get to the back, you're going to only do this one and this one on the back. So do the whole front side and then do the back only 17 and 20. So I'll pass that out now and we'll get started. It'll be due tomorrow, but you'll probably, hopefully, finish today.